Hey guys, in this video I am going to design a motorcycle front wheel that is rim and tire like this by using a CREO parametric, and you all will know how to use revolve feature, axis pattern, extrude, up to reference and shell. So basically revolve is a command or a method of defining three-dimensional geometry by revolving a sketched section around a center line. A revolved sections require an axis of revolutions that can be created either with the sections or defined by selecting model geometry. Where axis pattern is a command which used to pattern by revolving a features around a selected axis. The command comes under the pattern features. Whereas extrude up to reference or to reference allow user to create extrude up selected surface, edge, vertex, quilt, body, curve, plane, axis or a point. And here in this tutorial we will see extrude up to surface for creating a tire thread. And last feature is shell. So shell is a feature which create a hollow out of the inside of a solid, and it will create a wall thickness which we provide or its specified value. So let's check out these all features by designing a motorcycle front wheel that is rim and tire. Click on new part solid, uncheck use default templates and assign a name. Here I am giving a name as a front wheel rim. Now scroll down and select MMNS part solid. Here we will start with front plane, so select and click on sketch, then normal view, uncheck display datum filter if you want, add a center line and click here and here, add another center line, select corner rectangle and draw a rectangle like this. Assign a dimension 40 mm and 110 mm. Select a line and draw a line starting from here till here. Length of line is 140 mm and height distance from here till here is 330 mm. Add a point just below the midpoint of the line and distance is 28 mm. Draw a line at some angle. Now correct the angle to 75 degree. Select the line and mirror it. Now select 3-point arc and click here then here and create an arc of 190 mm radius. Click on coincide and select arc and point and make it coincide. Add some fillet at a corner. Now make them equal, so click here and this one. Radius of 5 mm. OK and exit sketch. Go to revolve. Now select right plane, sketch, normal view. Add a center line. Now click on construction mode. Draw a construction circle of radius 320 mm. Now off the construction mode. Draw a line, click here till here. 20 mm and distance from center line, that is 10 mm. Draw an arc, click here then here on a construction circle. Again click here then here. 7500 mm radius, another one is 500 mm radius. Now join these 2 points, click here till here. Dimensions from here to center line is 70 mm and from here to here is 150 mm. Select this sketch and mirror it. Draw an arc for joining this. Click here and here, then here and here. Distance between two arcs is 15 mm. Equal these two arcs. Add a radius of 90 mm. Distance from this point to here is 150 mm. Delete these two lines. Apply some fillet to these corners, so click here and here. Now make all fillet equal. And radius will be 5 mm. Again draw arc by joining this. Apply dimensions. Distance is 15 mm and make both arc equal of 45 mm radius. Distance from here till here is 70 mm. Delete these two lines. Also make it equal to 5 mm. Extrude it symmetric 125 mm. Now do a axis pattern. Click here on axis. First direction member is 3 at 360-degree angle. Now here we have to remove some material from rim. Select front plane, sketch, normal view. Add a center line. Now we have to take some reference from inner sketch. So change to hidden line view. Right click reference. Click here for reference. Now go to shading mode. Create a new sketch. Click here from here. Then like this. Tangent and create arc. Distance from center line is 20 mm and tangent the arc with reference. Select the sketch and mirror it. Revolve and remove material. Now create a hole for axle location. Select right plane, sketch, then normal view. Draw a 40 mm circle. Extrude it symmetric and remove material. Now add some round of 5 mm. Select all edge one by one. Save the file, and here we have completed designing of frame. For designing of tire, again we will go with new file. Click on new, part solid, front tire as the file name and uncheck use default. Scroll down and select MMNS. Select front plane, sketch and normal view. Add a center line, click here. Draw a line of 140 mm. Add a height is 330 mm. Draw a line like this and distance is 77 mm. Select the line and mirror it. Draw an arc of 120 mm radius like this. Distance of arc point from center point is 280 mm. Add some fillet on a corner of 7 mm. Make both the arc equal. Add a dimension. OK, and revolve it. Now next step is to provide reference surface for a tire tread. So start with front plane, sketch and normal view. Now add a center line like this. Now select a reference from top surface of a tire like this. Draw an arc starting from here till here like this. Now equal the arc with reference. Click on equal, then select an arc and reference. Coincide arc point with center reference like this. Height of arc from center point is 277 mm. Done and revolve it. So this is a reference surface from extrude cut and creating a tight thread. Now select a front plane and do a plane offset outside the designing like this. Select new plane, sketch and normal view. Add a center line like this. Select slanted rectangle and draw a sketch like this. Length of rectangle 110 mm. Next is 10 mm. Distance from here to here is 20 mm. Angle between these two points is 130 degree. Height from center line to this point is 50 mm. Again draw a sketch by using a slanted rectangle. 8 mm and length 90 mm. Distance from this point to here 20 mm. Angle is 130 degree. Height from this point to center line is 20 mm. Add some fillet like this. Make it equal of 4 mm. Add another fillet to second sketch like this. Make it equal of 3 mm. Distance from here to here is 15 mm. Mirror the sketch by OK. Extrude, change direction and select to reference. Select the surface which we created. Remove the material, and it will remove the material up to that surface which we have created. Now select pattern and do an axis pattern. Angle is 360 degree and number of member is 43. Then OK. Wait for a few seconds. And here we can see the pattern item. Again select front plane, sketch, normal view. Right click, reference of top surface. Add a center line. Select center rectangle and draw a rectangle like this. Assign a dimensions like this. Add some fillet and make it equal of 2 mm. Then OK. Revolve it and remove material. As we can see, a tire tread is created. Save the file so that we cannot lose our work. And last feature is shell. Select shell, wall thickness 0.9 mm and select body like this. Wait for a few seconds, it will automatically create the shell. OK and save the file. Lastly, we will see a quick assembly of these two components. So go to New, Assembly, Design, uncheck Use Default and assign a name. So here tire rim as a file name. Scroll down and select ASM Design. Click OK. Click on assembly icon and first we will call the rim. Make it default and rigid. Now add a tire model. Just select tire right plane and rim right plane and make it constant with coincide constant. Drag it here. Select both front plane one by one and add to a coincide constant. Drag it here. Select front plane of a tire with front plane of a rim and coincide constant. Connection type is rigid. This is a design of tire and a rim with assembly. Now apply some appearances. Rubber for tire and chrome for rim. This is for today, and here we have completed motorcycle front wheel, that is rim and tire design in CREO parametric. And I hope this tutorial is helpful for understanding the basic idea of how to use revolve features, axis pattern, extrude obtuse reference and a shell in a CREO parametric. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe the channel.